Hi guys, welcome back to your mat. Let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. Now, coming onto your hands and knees, you can either bring your knees completely together, or you can separate your knees slightly, whatever feels best for you. You're going to bring your big toes together, press your hips back towards your heels, crawl your hands forward, and allow your forehead to rest down to your mat. We'll take a moment to settle in here. Close your eyes and tune into your breath. So just listening to the natural inflows and outflows of your breathing. Let's just start by gently regulating, inhaling through your nose, completely filling up the lungs. And exhaling through your nose, closing off the back of the throat on the exhale, finding that ujjayi breathing. And just continue like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, closing off the back of the throat. Now you're going to work to keep this breath work with you as you move through the practice, allowing the breath to guide you through. With your next inhale, you can find a tabletop position. Lining up your palms directly into your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to start to synchronize a little bit of breath with movement. So with your inhale, tilt your tailbone up, wrap your shoulders back, lift your gaze up. So we're stretching and opening the whole front side of the body. And then exhale, you're going to scoop and round the spine, tucking the tailbone, the chin into the chest, and gaze is at the navel. Let's do that again. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up, look up, expand through the chest. Exhale, scoop and round the spine, belly in, chin into the chest. One more like that. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up, look up. Exhale, this time as you scoop and round, you're going to round the spine and hold, pushing the palms down in towards the ground. Now you're going to protract the shoulders away from the spine, creating a little bit more height into the upper back. Actively draw the chin into the chest, gaze at the navel. Core at the core, draw the belly in, really creating a lot of tension here. You're going to curl those toes under, slow transition in downward facing dog, picking those hips all the way up towards the ceiling, working to get those legs a little bit straighter. You're rocking the weight back towards those toes, taking a little less weight into the hands. And we'll just start by pedaling those heels, bending one knee and then the other, encouraging one heel towards the ground and then the other. So it's kind of walking out your downward facing dog, getting that stretch along the back side of the legs, especially into those calves. Make sure anytime we're in downward facing dog, you're spreading those fingers nice and wide. So you're really spreading out where the weight goes in the hands. There's no collapsing into the shoulders. So you're pushing your palms down in towards the ground, really activating into the shoulders. Now we're going to keep this pedal. We're slowly going to start to travel towards the top of the mat. So as you pedal, you're just taking one step at a time. Little steps, just traveling all the way up. And once you're at the top of the mat, you're bringing your feet together, toes together, heels together. And with your next inhale, lengthen your spine, either tenting out the fingertips out in front of you on the mat or hands in front of the legs, lengthen. And then exhale, try to get the belly on the thighs, soften your knees as much as you need to. Wrap your arms around your legs, tuck your chin. Just get a nice deep forward fold. You're going to bend your knees, draw your belly in, tuck your chin, rolling all the way up to a standing position, one vertebrae at a time, slower than you want to go, all the way up. Reach your arms out to the side overhead, connect your palms, and then exhale, arms down by your side. So once again, make sure you're at the top of the mat, toes and heels are touching, and standing up nice and tall. We're going to move into Surya Namaskar A together. We're going to do 3 rounds. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, so you're reaching up for the ceiling. Exhale, go ahead, find a forward fold. Place your hands down on the mat. Bend your knees. If you need to, tuck your chin. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back, fingertips on the mat or to the front of the legs. And on your exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step both feet back and find a plank position. Shift forward on the toes, rotate the elbow creases forward. We're going to lower down chaturanga. Inhale, find an upward facing dog or cobra, gazes up. Exhale, you're going to roll through your toes, pick your hips up. Downward facing dog. We're going to settle here for 5 breaths. Once again, Ujjayi breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One or two more cycles of breath. On your next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, shift the gaze, walk, step, or jump. Feet together, top of the mat, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time coming with the flat back. Inhale, lead with your heart. Stretch your arms out to the side, overhead, connect your palms. And exhale, arms down by your side. 2 more rounds like this. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to keep moving. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat, tuck your chin. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, walk, step, or jump the feet back. Now you can always lower knees, chest, chin, or if it's okay, full chaturanga down to a hover. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, and breathe. One more breath. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, shift the gaze, walk, step, or jump, feet together, top of the mat, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come up to a stand, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. One more round. Let's begin. Inhale, arms overhead, look up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. With your next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, shift the gaze, walk, step, or jump, feet together, top of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your eyes, come up to a stand. Exhale, arms down by your side. All right, we're going to go into a modified B here. So bend your knees, squeeze your knees together, scoop your tailbone under, lift your pelvic floor in. Find chair pose with your arms overhead. Palms can be together or palms apart for tighter shoulders. So we inhale, we lift those arms up. We exhale, forward fold, tuck your chin. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, carry it through that vinyasa. Same thing we were doing before, meeting up in downward facing dog. And right away, we're going to take that right leg, inhale the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, shift forward, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg goes all the way up. Exhale, right knee, right arm, make connection. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, take it across towards the left. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, you're going to step your right foot directly in between your thumbs, all 10 toes forward. Lighten up on your fingertips and shift your gaze forward. Now really get nice and deep into that front knee. So generous bend into that right leg and square your hips towards the front of the room. Wait for your next inhale, and with your next inhale, reach your arms overhead and turn your palms to face forward. So hips are square. Right hip bone is pulling back, left hip bone is pulling forward. Generous bend into that front knee. Make sure that back knee is picking up and you're pushing that back heel forward. Turn your palms to face forward, reach to the ceiling. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, we're going to tap that back knee down as you cactus your arms. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, get low. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, get low. Inhale, re-extend that back leg. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Reach your arm towards the back of the room, left arm towards the front. Turn your gaze and look towards that right hand. If you want to exalt it a little bit further back, right hand can go down the back leg or behind the back and reach that left arm over the ear. Easy twist, float that left hand down inside of that right foot. Pick that right arm up, hugging the right leg close towards the body, and shift your gaze up. Take your right hand inside of your right leg. Toe heel your right foot off towards the right side of the mat. Hands can be on blocks here for a little extra height if you have really a lot of tension into those hips. Elbow creases are going to go forward. We're going to take 3 lizard line push-ups. So you're going to roll to the outer edge of that right foot. With your exhale, you're going to go down, hugging those elbows in. Inhale, re-extend those arms. Exhale, we go down. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, we go down. Inhale, re-extend. This time, reach the right arm up. Point those right toes forward. Exhale, you're going to thread your right arm behind your left. Drop your right shoulder down. Inhale, re-extend that right arm up. Exhale, thread. Last one. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand inside the foot. Step your right foot back. Keep it to a hover. Shift forward on those left toes. Lower down, chaturanga. Place that right foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, settle in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let's go into that left side with your inhale. Pick that left leg high all the way up towards the ceiling. Pointer flex the foot. Exhale, shift forward, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it up high. Exhale, take it off towards the left arm. Inhale, kick it up high. Exhale, take it across. Inhale, kick it up high. Exhale, let's step that left foot directly in between the thumbs. Deep bend into that front knee and shift your gaze forward. So all 10 toes forward. Left hip bone is pulling back a little bit. When you're ready with your inhale, reach your arms overhead and turn your palms to face forward. We're going to inhale, reach up for the ceiling. Exhale, cactus, and bend that back leg for 3. Inhale, extend that back leg. 2. Last one. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. So reach that left arm towards the back of the room, right arm forward, and start to turn your gaze. Remember, you can exalt it a little bit further back if that's in your practice. You're going to sweep this right hand down inside of that front foot, finding an easy twist. Fingers and toes line up. Reach the left arm up towards the ceiling and open up the shoulder. Take that left hand inside of that front leg. Toe heel this left foot off towards the left side of the mat. Remember, grab a hold of your blocks here. If you need blocks, place them underneath the palms. Rotate those elbow creases forward, shift forward on the toes. We're going to inhale here, exhale. You're going to lower down, lizard line push up for 3. And press. 2. And press. Last one. And press. Left toes forward, left arm high. Inhale, reach. Exhale, you're going to thread left arm behind the right. Try to drop that shoulder as low as possible. Rotate. Inhale, rewind. Exhale, thread.
reach, rotate. Last one, inhale, up, exhale, thread, inhale, reach up, exhale, left hand down, inside the foot, step the left foot back. You can place it down or carry it through vinyasa, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a breath.
With your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, shift your gaze, walk, step, or jump, feet together, top of the mat, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. You're going to bend your knees, keep them bent, find that chair, reach your arms overhead, look up. And exhale, stand, arms down by your side, belly drawing in, breathe. Let's do it again. Bend into your knees, chair pose. Inhale, arms overhead, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk, step, or jump it back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Now keep in mind that if at any point in time these become too much, you can always just pick your hips right up to downward facing dog and cut those out completely. We'll take a breath in downward facing dog first.